Welcome to event 6 of the Acacia League, which is football, the most popular sport out of all of them. This is a bracket style format where every member of each team has to take a penalty. We start off with Minty, the captain of Mint Chocolate Chips, and they will score. Tulip from Bright Tulips also puts it in. Mint. And no, it's the outside of the post and it's out split. A slow shot, but it also missed. Chocolate also hits the post. Shine can take the lead for the Bright Tulips, but doesn't. Spearmint also doesn't take the lead for the Mint Chocolate. Blazy does get it in. Shamrock has to score it in, and does. Flu can win it for Bright Tulips, and will. Bright Tulips will win. Next up we have Sapphire, Spirals, and Cherry Cloud. Sapphire from the Spirals, and it's in. Blush, that's also in. Spiral, who puts it way wide. Fruit, it's saved by the goalkeeper and it's off the post. Swirls also goes in. Blossom in as well. Gemstone, that's also in. Stars, it's cool. Whirl has to score it, doesn't. Pollen can win it for Cherry Clouds, also doesn't fill. Sudden Death now. Sapphire will score. Blush, that's also in. Spiral, also in. So we're still going. Fruit, 5-5. Swirls, Sapphire Spirals keep on scoring. Here go the Cherry Clouds with Blossom, but they miss. And the Sapphire Spirals will move on. Next up, two similar themed teams. Valdivians and Translucent Grass. Branch is scored, as does Glass. Canopy will put it against the post. Trance can take the lead and does. Tree and misses. Grass can extend their lead and does. Twig does get a goal back. Nutrition, can they score? Yes, just barely. Bush, the reserve of Valdivians, will score it, but Translucent Glass already guaranteed to move on. 3-5 is the final score. Match 4, Caesars and Catastrophic Elements. First up, Caesars, their captain Roma. Can they score it? They will. Catastrophic Elements, also in. Ali, that's also a goal. Earth, and that's in. Timber, no one has missed yet. Cataclysm, and that's the first miss. Dictator, and it's 4-2. Quake has to score but doesn't. Caesars will move on. 5-2. Collide will bring it back to a 2-goal difference. That will hurt the Catastrophic Elements. Earth Entities and Thundering Lights. Panda from Earth Entities will go up first and will score. Flash from Thundering Lights also scores. Chameleon, barely. Illuminate, and that's also just barely. Dragonfly, no misses yet. Dragonfly also barely. Beam, and yet again it has just barely crossed the line. Koala, and that is the first miss. Luminous does take the opportunity. Snowy Owl misses, and that means that the Thundering Lights will move on. Lamp also scores the final shot. That's our third straight 3-5 match. Now, Speeding Trains with their captain Train will be starting off against the Sky Seahorses and will score. Condensation hits the post. Piston could extend the Speeding Train's lead but doesn't. Precipitation will equalize. Funnel will take the lead back for Speeding Trains. Evaporation also misses. Class, and that is gonna go in. Aurora also in, just barely. Rails will reserve, and he will win it for Speeding Trains. Longitude will get one back for the Sky Seahorses, but it doesn't matter. Speeding Trains move on. Caramel Racers are championship leaders against Team Lemonade. Caramel, and hits the post. Lemo also hits the post. Golden from Caramel Racers, and 3 hits on the post. Lim, and it does go in. Sweet does equalize. Lamb back for the lead to Team Lemonade. Dainty also scores it in. 3-2. Bonbon has to score and does. Melly can win it for Team Lemonade and will do it. Caramel Racers are knocked out. Final match, Team Light and Polished Emeralds. Ray for Team Light. First marble for them. And will score. Emerald misses on the post. Light It does go in. Amethyst. And first goal for Polish Emeralds. Dark also scores a platinum. Polish Emeralds have some work to do, but will score this one. Bright misses. Jade, and it's the equalizer. Bright and Acacia will both score. Ray into sudden death. Emerald will also score. Light misses. Amethyst also misses. Could have been it for the Polished Emerald. Dark will score it in. Platinum will not score. And that means that Team Light will move on and the Polished Emeralds are knocked out. Starting off with Tulip. And, just about wasn't saved there. Sapphire does get the equalizer though. Split. And this one is saved. Spiral takes the lead. Shine puts it wide. Swirls. And that's also in. 2-point lead for Sapphire Spirals. We're going to a 3-point lead. Gemstone takes the opportunity. Now, Flu has to score. Does, but Sapphire Spirals will move on either way. Whirl also misses the final shot. Sapphire Spirals will move on 4-2. Caesars and Translucent Grass. Roma from the Caesars. Can he score? Yes, he will. Glass also scores. Ali, gold medal winner of the last event, but will miss here. Trans, it's the post. Timber, also is the post. Grass, and does get the lead for Translucent Grass. Dictator, Nutrition. Translucent Grass are back on top. Nepalis does score, but Loose wins it for Translucent Grass. They will move on to the semifinals. There's the Thundering Lights and Speeding Trains. Flash from Thundering Lights, starting us off, and it's a goal. Train. Ooh, it's also a goal. Yes, just barely. Illuminate. Let's get it in. Piston. Also a goal. Beam. No misses so far. Funnel also scores. Luminous. Another goal. Class. Still no one has missed. Lamp. Also scores. Rails. Final. Marble. And also scores. Into sudden death. No misses so far. Flash and Train will both get another goal. Illuminate. Yes, that goes in. Piston. And it's saved. And Thundering Lights will move on. 7-6. What a match. Team Lemonade and Team Light. Two relegated teams from the JBL Cup. And Team Light takes the early lead. Lim also misses the shot. Team Light can go up 2-0, but doesn't take the opportunity. Lamb also misfills opportunity to equalize. Dark does extend Team Light's lead. Aid has to score, does. Bright can win it for Team Light, but doesn't. Melly can score, and Team Lemonade have come from behind, but Bright can win it for Team Light and does. Team Lemonade close to a comeback, but it was not to be. They will finish the event in 7th. Speeding Trains 5th. First semifinal, Sapphire Spirals and Translucent Grass. Sapphire, the captain of Sapphire Spirals, will score. Glass also scores. Spiral off the post. Trans does score. Swirls also scores. Grass misses. Gemstone could take the lead but doesn't. Nutrition, and it's just barely in. Whirl keeps Sapphire Spirals alive, and Loose missed into sudden death. Sapphire will miss. Glass will score it, and Translucent Grass to the final. Could be a chance for Translucent Grass. Thundering Lights and Team Light. I say a bit of rivals. Two light teams. Flash will score, and Ray will not. Illuminate. 2-0 Light. He does put it in. Thundering Light still have the advantage. Beam also scores. Dark puts it in. Luminous also puts it in. Bright has to score, and he does. But Lamp can win it for Thundering Lights, but doesn't. Blight and Team Light are back in it. Sudden death now. Flash will also miss it. Ray can win it for Team Light and does. Team Light are guaranteed a medal, which is surprising. They're one of the worst teams statistically, but they will have no less than silver, and they will face Translucent Grass in the final. First the bronze match. See, both Sapphire Spirals and Thundering Lights already have a goal. Spiral will also get a goal. Thundering Lights with Illuminate. Scored in. Sapphire Sparrows also got a goal. Beam scores. Gemstone also scores. No misses yet. Luminous also Whirl. 5-4. Lamp, and it's saved. And yet again, Lamp kind of loses the Thundering Lights the match, and Sapphire Sparrows will take a bronze. But now on to the final. Translucent Grass and Team Light. Translucent Grass started with a goal, and Team Light also looked like it was going to be saved. Trans will also score. Translucent Grass. Light will miss, and Grass will score. 3-1 to Translucent Grass. Dark will score. Nutrition 4-2. Bright needs to score, and does. Luz can win it, and does. But Blight, just for extra seedings, it will be 5-4. But Translucent Grass will win the event. Team Light take a silver, and Translucent Grass will jump up 7 spots into the lead. Team Light and Sapphire Sparrows both jump 4. Thank you for watching, and keep on spinning.